Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I never say that, but I know that I have some new subscribers. I'm actually recording off my phone because my camera was giving me the hardest time to record this video, and I refuse to not be petty because I told Snapchat that I was gonna do it, and I sound a little hoarse right now because I am sick. I just came back from Canada this morning, and I have a little situation that happened like last night that I screenshotted and I put it on Snapchat. So some of y'all like seen it and y'all was wondering what is this about? What happened? So you guys remember the last story time that I put up, which was yesterday, Drake, um, Drake or some whatever. The last video that I just put up, right? Right. So that same guy did a whole 360 on me, and I feel like I just have to share what he said because that shit was mad funny. So he writes me after everything was like so like sentimental and so like laid back, and oh my god, he's so different, we chilling, we friends, we're cool, we connected, but we're not into each other like that. But yeah, I was definitely wrong because Shorty dead tried to fuck, but we're gonna get there in 2 seconds. So he writes me, he goes, "Hey Jess, I know this may seem awkward, but I realize I haven't stopped thinking about you." So in my head, when that shows up on my screen, because iPhones show ever so much, like they only show like a little portion of the whole message. So I sent it to my friend automatically, and I was like, "OMG, like I can't believe this," like with hearts, right? Because I'm like, that's so sweet. Like he sent me a long text message saying that he can't stop thinking about me. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I guess our conversation was actually really good for someone to send a nice text message saying that. Beach. I was definitely wrong. So he goes, "We are adults, and I'm happy for where you are in your state of mind, but I seriously just want to bond with you." So that's when I was just like, where is this going? But like when I sent it to her, she was like, "LMFAO, I hope you don't think like this is cute." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like that was mad sweet." But I still didn't read the whole message because I was getting ready to go out to meet up with her. So I continue reading at this point because I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So he goes, "I know it's not what you expect, but I do want to make love with you before you leave. I want to sort of have a bond connection between us that will keep bringing us back to each other." And he goes, "Distance may be a barrier, but two hearts who truly care, it's not it's not that it's not that, and it's all about intentions." He's not from here. He's African, like I said, so there's some wordings that just comes off a little weird because sometimes people from different countries, they write the way they speak. So I'm trying to, you know. And he goes, "I know it's not what you expect, but I do want to make love with you before you leave, and I want to sort of have a bond connection between us that would keep bringing us back to each other." Okay, I read that already. He said, "Distance may be a barrier, but for two hearts who truly care, it's not that it's all about intentions. This is not about sex, but I am drawn to you more than ever." Um, and I've never been with a lady that was so open and straight up. So that's what he sent to me, and I was just like, I don't even know what to say to that because he pleasantly asked for pussy, and I was just like, I've never had someone literally finesse a text message like that. Like you really just sat there and wrote a whole paragraph. I'm using my iPad right now because I'm recording off my phone, but you really wrote a whole paragraph after I told your ass that I am celibate. One, I'm not interested in dating. Two, I made that very clear even before we met up. So the part that really killed me was the fact that I was so clear of how I felt, and I told him, I said, "You're a really nice guy. I really appreciate the conversation, because sometimes, honestly, it's good to be able to like speak to someone that doesn't know you because it's very unbiased and they'll give their honest opinion." And that's exactly what I got from him. So I really appreciated that, and that's why I was so emotional. But it was also because I got my period that same day and I was just like overly emotional. But the fact that you really took that, he must have thought I was super vulnerable because I was opening up to him, but it wasn't because of that. It was just because I felt connected. Like he had that type of personality where like we connected, and I was just really excited to be able to connect with someone on that deep level, because that's so rare now. Like people don't really know how to converse. So the fact that I found someone like that with great conversation and it doesn't become awkward, I was like, oh shit, like this is cool, you know? But Shorty really finessed the text messages, like, nigga, we don't do that. Like, he was like, I really want to make love with you before you leave. First off, this was last night. I was leaving at my flight this morning was 6 o'clock. There was various reasons as to why I wouldn't have went. One, I wasn't that much attracted to him like that to even do something like that. Two, I'm not in the right state of mind to even do something like that because one, I already set my mind on celibacy until further notice. Three, I don't do the whole I met you 2 days ago or yesterday and you know we have this great conversation, let's just hook up. For I don't do the whole, oh, I need something to remember you by. I don't need you as a souvenir, nigga. Like, we're good. Like, I don't, we're good. The only thing that I really remember is the conversation and the coffee because he did take me out to Starbucks. And those are the only two things that I'm going to remember. And I'm also going to remember that lame-ass text message that he sent me because honestly, I feel like it was borderline disrespectful. The fact that I was so blunt. I was so blunt. And I was like, I am not looking for intimacy right now unless it's with conversation. And he really sat there and was like, I want to make love with you before I leave. And I'm just, before you leave. And I'm just like, what? Like, what part of the whole conversation yesterday did you not get? Because it was understood yesterday, you know what I mean? Like, everything was crystal clear. And then I responded and I was like, I gave him like a somewhat rude text, but like, somewhat like, I really commend you for being that brave, but we don't pop a pussy that quick. Like, I don't do stuff like that. Like, it's just not. Like, that's not something that we do. I'm literally running out of storage on my phone because I recorded so many different clips on my trip. But point of the matter is, Shorty Dead went 100% left. And I guess I'm still sort of kind of entertaining his conversation because he's still not blocked. But he's still kind of sort of asking me, like, you know, it doesn't have to be now. When you come back in 6 months, we could definitely try it. So we have something to remember each other by. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't get it. Like, no, 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 no. It doesn't work like that, you know? No. I'm not scheduling. I'm not scheduling that. Like, I'm not even gonna put that on my agenda because it's just not something that I'm thinking about. It's not something I'm interested in, you know? And then he kind of like backed it up by saying, oh, like, I don't want to force anything on you. Yes, don't, because it's gonna make me feel uncomfortable and that's what gets you blocked. So I just felt like I really had to share this story because it was hilarious to me. Like, me and my friend were friggin' dying. Like, Shuddy Dead tried it. Like, you really tried it. Like, you really tried to finesse. Took me on a nice little coffee date. We had a great conversation and you became my bro. Like, we were dead bro and sissing it out. And then all of a sudden, you know, I'm getting these long phone is dying. And all of a sudden I'm getting these long text messages about how you trying to do shit. Like, we don't do that over here. So I just wanted to share this quick story time. That shit was mad funny to me. And I don't know, it's just funny to see how people, you know, their intentions are just so different once they're not able to say it in front of you, because he damn sure couldn't say it in front of me because I would really walk away. And I'm pretty sure you knew that. So he tried to slip it in a text message talking about, oh, I just wanted to express how I was feeling. I appreciate it. But you already know it was a no, so why did you even try? But I mean, kudos to you for trying. I really appreciate it, but it was just not happening. Like, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.